After your accountant receives the message of you asking them to verify your payment, what happens next? Let me show you a system. For reference, this is a system that we are going to build that is going to take care of the message that we are going to get after the clients have come, after our accountant has confirmed the payment. Is going to take care of sending a thank you email to the customer and also updating that the customer has paid on our database. So I'm going to show you how you can create this one. I think this is the simplest of the four systems, you ask me. So already you know the drill. You sign up on make.com for free and then you come to create scenario. So the first module that you're going to need is the Slack module that will watch for messages, will watch for the response from your accountant. Of course, you can switch the messaging line to whatever you and your staff communicate with, Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever. Alright, so it's loading right now. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. So we're going to be watching for a direct message. So you want to select who that direct message will come from, which of course will be the name of your accountant in this case. So we're going to set the limit to 1 or whatever works for you, honestly. So you can say or from now on, whatever. So we do all and we save these. So because our accountant is just going to respond to us with a name, right? It's going to say, oh, I have confirmed the payment from so and so. That's what our accountant is going to tell us. So we need a module that is going to be able to extract the name from that entire message, the customer name from that entire message, and just return to us only the name, so that we can use that name and go into our database to update the customer with the name, if that makes sense. So to do that, we are going to need an OpenAI module. So you establish a connection here. I just like to go for mini and max tokens. I just like to keep it, say, 100 or 1000 rather. So the message here, I'm going to say, this is the prompt I'm going to give it. I'm going to say, I want you to go through a message and extract the customer name for me and only return just the name. So here is where I'm going to feed in the message, so which is the text here, and I will save this and I will save the entire scenario. Next thing I want to have will be the search module, which is going to search, like I said, once it gets the customer's name, it's going to search our database for that customer so it can update the customer details. So we'll search for the role that has that particular name. So of course you establish a connection. As always, my is comment. So you click this, and then my sheet name is invoice reminder, and then my filter here is that I want the name here to the full name to be equal to the result here. So I will set the limit to 1 because I will only have one of such name in my database. So I will save this. What value must be present here? So the next thing that I want to have is an update module that is going to update the customer status to paid, because now we have confirmed that they have made payment, so we want to update the status to paid. So we come here and we say update a role. Yeah, of course the spreadsheet is going to be comment. So the invoice reminder, and the row number is the one we get from here. and we only want to update payment to paid. That's what we want to have here now. We want to have paid. So we do save here and we do save. So the next thing, once we have now confirmed the payment, the next thing we want to do, which is the last thing, is to send the customer an email. Oh, thank you, we have received your payment, thank you for choosing us, or whatever you want to say in your confirmation slash thank you email. So what we want to do is send an email. So of course you establish a connection. If you don't know how to create a Gmail connection, I have a video in my channel so you can check for that. So the recipient here is going to be the email address from our sheet. So the subject here will be thank you for your payment. And then we can put this as which is going to be hi first name. We have confirmed your payment for, you just add the month here for January. Thank you for choosing us, yours sincerely, and so you save this. That's a sample of what I have. Of course you can make it better. So in order for this to run successfully, I want to send a message like this. I want to send a message like this. I have received payment for, this is this first person, so I want to send this. So now I said, so I want to run this once to see what we are going to get. Yeah, so you see it has updated this and it's going to send an email, which is going to be this. You say thank you, hi Daniel, we have confirmed the payment for January, thank you for choosing us. Of course you can, if you want this to be formatted better, you would have to feed it into ChatGPT and ask it to give you an HTML format of this, so you can use that in replacement of this and this will be formatted better. So yeah, that wraps it up for our 4 systems that would help you generate invoice for your clients, send them reminders, receive the payments from them, and also confirm that payment and thank them for choosing your service. So if you love this series and you want to see more series like this, just let me know below. And if you have any questions, any anything that any issues that you run into trying to replicate systems like this, glad to have a look at this, and you can also drop it in the comments. I'll respond to all of your comments. And this is the wrap for this series, and I will see you in my other systems that I'm also going to be showing. And like I always say, in this channel we keep it very simple and we keep it very business owner friendly, because we understand that you are also doing other things, so we want you to be able to build the systems for yourself without actually being a techie. So with that being said, I'll see you next time, ladies. Take care. Bye.